The Lone Ranger.
Hi-yo, Silver!
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-yo Silver. The Lone Ranger.
During his vacation from an eastern college, Dan Reid, teenage nephew of the Lone Ranger, was spending the summer with the masked man and his Indian companion, Tonto. One morning, Dan had ridden into the town of Red Rock to purchase supplies and was now on his way back to the Lone Ranger's camp in the nearby hills.
Get company.
I'll gun him down.
Hold it, Gus. He might not be alone. We don't want anyone getting a look at us.
Yeah, and from where he is, he can't tell what we look like.
When it's finished, that's what's important. Let's get out of here.
Shoulder. Easy. Don't try to talk now.
Who are you?
I'm Dan Reid. I just lie quiet.
They're coming back. Have you a gun?
They're friends of mine. You won't need a gun.
What happened, Dan? Tonto and I heard some shots.
This man's been wounded.
Me get something to make bandage.
He was hit in the shoulder.
You're masked.
Don't worry about the mask. I'm not an outlaw.
You seen man get shot?
Yes, Tonto. Two men were chasing him. One of their shots hit him. And then, well, I think they saw me. They rode away.
If them lawmen, them not right away.
They weren't lawmen, Injun.
And you know the men who shot you?
You bet I do, mister. One was Red Dixon, the other was Gus Gottwalls. An Indian named Tonto. And a masked man who rides a big white stallion.
A horse named Silver.
Then you're...
The Lone Ranger. Do you want to tell me why they shot you?
I sure do, mister. I'm Roy Barnett. I'm a Texas Ranger. I was assigned to find the Cardoza gang.
Yes, I've heard of Cardoza. He's clever as well as being dangerous. And to my knowledge, no one outside of his gang has ever seen his face.
Well, I know what he looks like.
That plenty good thing for law to know. How you find him?
I posed as a drifter and hung around the border cafes. Finally, I met one of his gang. I became friendly with him, and he took me to meet Cardoza.
That brave thing to do.
I thought after I found out where the hideout was, I could slip away and return with a posse. But Cardoza wasn't taking any chances with a new man. He had me watched day and night. They even took my gun away. Said I could have it back after I proved myself.
Two men who were chasing you. Are they Cardoza's men?
Yeah. The one of them, Red Dixon, showed up at the hideout this morning and recognized me as a Texas Ranger. I was lucky to get away at all.
Can you tell us how to get to Cardoza's hideout?
Sure. And I heard Cardoza's planning some kind of a job.
Cardoza runs true to form. Whatever he's planning will endanger the lives of many people.
Him never seemed to care how many people he killed.
If you're going to look for Cardoza, may I come with you?
I can show you the way.
No, Roy. In your condition, you'd be more of a hindrance than a help.
I guess you're right.
We'll take you back to our camp. Dan, Roy shouldn't be left alone. We're delayed in returning to camp for any reason. It's up to you to see that Roy gets safely back to town.
I understand.
Good. After we reach our camp, Roy, you can direct Tonto and me to Cardoza's hideout.
Tell me, why? Why is it that I, Juan Pedro Cardoza, must have such stupid fools working for him?
But it's like I said, we saw Barnett fall from the saddle.
But do you make sure that he is dead? No, you do not do that.
We didn't have a chance. We saw the somber and I figured others might have heard the shots.
Always when someone else do the thinking, there is trouble. First, it is you. You bring a spy, a snake among us. And then you perhaps let him leave. Perhaps already he's telling someone where I, Juan Pedro Cardozo, am, or what the face of Juan Pedro Cardozo is like. Pancho.
Si, senor.
Get my horse. We leave here at once.
Muy bien, senor.
You two will go back and find that snake Barnett. I want him dead. We will meet at the old mine tunnel.
There's where Barnett hit the ground.
Yeah, and he's gone. Red, you think he's still alive?
How should I know? There's the tracks of 3 other horses here besides those of Barnett's.
I wonder who rode the other 2 horses.
Does it matter?
I guess not.
They took off in that direction.
What do we do?
What do you think we do? We follow the tracks. If we don't find Barnett, Cardozo's going to be a lot madder than he was. Come on.
Directions, that should be Cardozo's hideout. It looks deserted.
Shortcut Roy tell us about get us here plenty fast.
Yes, Tonto. With Barnett getting away, Cardozo must have decided to move on.
Maybe we pick up trail, Kimasabi.
We can try.
Kimasabi. Look like 4 horses been tied here at picket line. 2 horses been here a long time. That trail lead off to north. Other 2 horses been here a short time. That trail go that way.
2 horses that were tied here a short time must belong to the men who shot Roy. Cardozo's horse must have been one of the other 2.
We follow trail that go to north, Kimasabi?
Yes, Tonto. Cardozo's the man we want.
Have a drink of water?
Sure.
What's wrong, Dan?
The 2 men who chased you. I'm sure they're coming up the trail.
We got to get away.
No, you're in no condition to ride.
I can try.
No, Roy. Be better if you stay hidden. I'll let them see me, and I think they'll follow. Then I can lead them away from here.
But they may catch you.
On Victor, I'm sure I can outrun them. But I'll keep out of gun range.
You're taking a big risk.
I'll be careful. You better keep my gun just in case.
But Dan,
I'll hide your horse.
Move, Victor. Move. Good luck, Dan.
The hombre on the white horse.
I don't see Barnett.
But I bet he can tell us where to find him. Come on. We'll never be able to catch him while he's on that horse.
We gonna let him get away?
No. You keep on chasing him. There's a trail that leads over this ridge. I'm going to take it and try to cut him off. Come on.
go into water, Kimasabi, but not come out.
Sure, Cardoza used the riverbed to cover up his trail so he couldn't be followed.
Cardoza plenty smart bandit.
Yes, he's clever and cautious, and he knows every outlaw trick. He and men like him are a constant menace to the development of the West.
Now, what we do now, Kimasabi?
We'll go back to where we left Dan and Roy. You ride into town and report what's happened to the local sheriff.
Rain up. Hit the ground.
What's the...
I said hit the ground.
Say, he's not much more than a kid. He's not even wearing a gun.
Where's the man you found in the trail a while ago?
What man?
Don't act so dumb. Where is he?
We want to know where Barnett is. That ought to loosen up your tongue. You gonna talk? You little whelp.
Hold it, Gus.
I ought to put a bullet in him.
Don't be a fool. You can't learn anything from a dead man. We'll take him to see Cardoza. Maybe after he's finished with him, he'll let you give the kid a lesson in fist fighting.
I'll make him sorry he was ever born. Get on your horse.
Feeling better, Roy?
I'll be all right.
Where's Dan? He must have seen us coming up the trail.
Well, Dan,
Something happened to him?
he saw the two men who gunned me coming up the trail. He said he was going to lead them away from here. I tried to stop him.
Those men have done anything to harm Dan,
We pick up trail, Kimasabi. We find them.
We'll be back, Roy.
Senor Cardoza. Okay. What is it that you disturbed the siesta, Juan Cardoza?
But the senores Reid and Gus, they come up the trail.
They come alone, no?
No, senor.
Bueno, then they find the pig, Barnett.
It is not the big Barnett what they bring with them.
What?
I'm sorry, senor.
Oh, it's the gringos, Reid and Gus, who will be the sorry ones.
Pancho, take care of the horses.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Who is this that you bring here now?
This is the hombre that come along after we gunned down Barnett.
And you run from him? A boy, just a muchacho?
He may be young, but he's plenty tough. Ask Gus.
I ain't forgetting what the young whelp did.
And the gringo Barnett, you find him? He is dead, no?
Well, we didn't find him, but this here kid knows where he's at.
Joe, where is the man they say you find on the trail?
What man?
He's playing dumb again. Let me beat it out of him.
He knows what happens to Barnett.
So the muchacho will not answer Juan Pedro Cardoza. I ask you once more, where is the snake Barnett? So the muchacho still will not speak. He's yours. Make him talk.
I'll knock some of that spunk out of him.
Better be careful, Gus. Remember what happened back on the trail.
I'll make this young whelp feel sorry he was ever born.
Dan, stop here, Kimasabi. See tracks of two other horses.
Yes, Tonto. All the tracks lead off in that direction.
Rain come, Kimasabi, and wash tracks away.
We'll have to find Dan before the storm breaks.
Come on, you gonna get up or not? Oh, so you haven't had enough. Oh!
Can't you find him, Gus?
I'll break his neck.
You must like it down there, Gus. You're there most of the time.
You do not make the muchacho talk. You let him make a fool out of you. And by making a fool out of you, he makes a fool out of me. Juan Pedro Cardoza does not let fools work for him too long. Hey, Red, looks like a storm is coming. Pancho!
Si, senor.
Tie up the muchacho and bring him into the tunnel. I question him there.
Muy bien.
Sound like shots come from across valley, Kimasabi.
Yes, Tonto. Come on.
Kimasabi. Dan's horse Victor with other horses. You think them have Dan in tunnel?
There's a good chance of it, Tonto.
We go see now?
If Cardoza and his men are holding Dan in the mine tunnel, we'd be perfect targets for their bullets if we tried to rush them.
Them see us against light. We not see them in darkness. We wait till night. Them not see us then.
True, but it would be difficult to take Cardoza and his men by surprise. And in the darkness, if there is any shooting, Dan might get hit.
What we do then?
We've got to smoke them out into the open.
How we do that?
Many mines have two entrances, Tonto. The main tunnel and a second tunnel which can be used to escape by if there's a cave-in. If that mine has an escape tunnel, we have to find it.
If mine have second tunnel, Kimasabi, we find it.
We'll circle around the east slope of the mountain and begin our search there. Come on.
That stupid pig of a man, Goss. He hit him too hard on the head. Now even Juan Cardoza has to wait. But Cardoza will make him talk. And after I do it, his life as well as that of the spy Barnett, we will snuff out like one snuffs out a candle. While we wait, I tell you how we carry out tomorrow's raid.
We hope this tunnel we look for, Kimasabi.
So do I, Tonto. I have a candle in my saddlebag. We'll need it to light our way inside the mine. Be careful, Tonto. The timbers shoring up this tunnel are old and rotten. Bumping against almost any one of them could cause a cave-in.
Maybe careful.
We're going to rob the bank in Gainesville. It should cause us no trouble. And after we take all their money, we head back across the border. Now, here's what you'll do. Reid, you will ride into town with me. And Pancho, you will come into town a few minutes later. We'll all meet in front of the bank. You understand, no?
Seguro?
Bueno. Pancho, you will stay outside the bank and watch. Reid and I, Juan Cardoza, will collect the money. And we kill anyone who comes on the street to stop us.
Sí.
Tonto, there's Dan. 3 men are with him in the tunnel.
Maybe we rush them, Kimasabi.
No, Tonto. There'd be gunplay with Dan in the line of fire.
That bad.
Tonto, there's a draft passing through the tunnel toward the main shaft. We'll follow our original plan and smoke the outlaws into the open. I don't like doing it with Dan in there, but...
Smoke not hurt Dan, Kimasabi. Only make his eyes water. Outlaws maybe kill him. Me get wood to make fire.
Good. I'll go back and gather some branches and leaves. That'll cause the fire to give off more smoke.
And be careful, Kimasabi.
Yes, Tonto.
What do we do with the kid?
First, he tells us where we find the gringo, Barnett. And then, we kill him.
Powder from these bullets will make a fast, hot fire.
Me wet leaves, Kimasabi.
Yes, Tonto.
Wet leaves make fire, smoke plenty. Smoke make outlaws leave tunnel plenty fast.
I hope so, Tonto. This candle should make a good fuse for the fire. All right, let's go. A lot depends on Silver and Scout now.
I get us there in time, Kimasabi.
We'll leave Silver and Scout here.
You will not tell Juan Cardoza where the gringo Barnett is.
If I did, you'd kill me anyway.
There are more unpleasant ways to die than from a bullet.
Let me give him a taste of my gun butt. That'll loosen his tongue.
The mine is on fire! On fire? Mine cannot burn. I'm getting out of here.
Get Get your hands high. Don't make a sound. Tonto, get their guns and tie them up. Tonto, I'm going in after Dan.
Me see that these men not get away, Kimasabi.
You all right, Dan?
Sure, I'm all right. This is Cardoza.
Look like you've taken all the fight out of him. Want to take your prisoner in, Dan?
You bet.
Senor Barnett.
What is it, Cardoza?
The senor who wears the mask. The one who teaches the little muchacho to fight like 7 demons. Who is he?
I didn't recognize him when I first saw him, but I should have. You see, the masked man is none other than the Lone Ranger.